Hey everybody, it's your hospitality friend Glenn here, and I found Jonathan Kennedy here at the Fort Worth Hilton, where he serves as area general manager. So, was it inevitable that a guy named John Kennedy would be at a property where President John Kennedy did his last presidential address?
Just happy coincidence. Really.
I know. So you got to get in with the really obvious stuff, because if I didn't say that, that'd be really weird. I saw the amazing statue outside, and that kind of really shows the historical nature of what's going on here in Fort Worth.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Kennedy stayed here in 1963.
Yep.
We have a monument outside, and we also have photographs upstairs, and we have the presidential suite on the 15th floor, which is a commemoration of him.
So tell me a little bit about what it's like operating a historic hotel, because when you're building a hotel from the ground up, you have a lot of control. You've inherited a lot of the ways that we used to do things, right?
So there's been a lot of changes, obviously, over time. I mean, it's 102 years old now. There's a lot of mechanical differences between 100 years ago and now, obviously.
Right.
So and also we have to keep in mind Historic Society and their regulations. So anything we change, we have to go through a number of approvals.
Wow, you know, one of the cool things that I've seen at some of these really old hotels is you go downstairs and they still have all of the machinery.
Yes.
And it's like going into a time machine, right? Yes. So how do you make sure that all of that old stuff works? Because you can't just like call up a local guy to come in and fix something that's 100 years old.
Well, it does require a lot of people who've been here for many years. We have our chief engineer who's been here for about 20 years. So he's gone through a lot of different changes, a lot of mechanical changes in the building. We still have a lot of older equipment downstairs that's been upgraded, deleted since then, but it's still down there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So what's going on in Fort Worth these days? What are some of the major events, and how are you seeing overall business?
Yeah, overall business is returning back to normal, still steadily but surely. Conventions are coming back. We've been known as a convention city. Next year we have, I think, 19 or 20 slated conventions. This year we had about 15, so it's still ramping up, but business is coming back. We're already at seeing the 70 percentile in the area, so it's group business.
All right, and the reason why I did this interview, the most important question, where can I get the best smoked brisket in downtown Fort Worth?
Smoked brisket. Risky's is probably the best place actually in downtown.
Yeah, Risky's?
Yeah, Risky's, that's the only place I've gone to here.
All right, cool. All right, I'm glad we got that out of the way. I love seeing a historic property and all of that kind of stuff. What is your favorite aspect of managing a property that has such a unique history to it over the last 100+ years?
The greatest part is having talking points with guests and having the elevator speech here. You have immense amounts of data to go over. I mean, Elvis Presley stayed here also for a couple nights in the 70s. So anytime someone asks, oh, tell me about the history of property. Oh, do you have 30 minutes to an hour to talk about this? Because during COVID, I actually did numerous research on the building and uncovered a lot of different things about the owners, about the original build. I mean, so there's tons of things to talk about.
That's great. What was this property originally when it first opened?
So originally it was Hotel Texas. It was opened in 1921. It didn't convert to a branded hotel until I think it was 1979, I believe.
Yeah.
It was a Sheraton, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, it's great to see everything that's happening. Jonathan Kennedy, I'm Glenn Hausman. Be sure to subscribe to No Vacancy. Text the word hotel to 66866. You won't miss out on any news by getting our weekly newsletter. Thanks so much for being here. See you next time.